In the English language, China, the word for porcelain, is synonymous with the country of its origin. The world's China may have come from China, but China's China capital is Jingdezhen. Jingdezhen is located in Jiangxi province in the southeast of the country. The Changjiang River traverses the town, which is home to a small community of around 900,000 people. The humid climate and kaolin clay, so cherished by ceramic artists, make this place a potter's paradise. For over 1,000 years, the imperial kilns here were the pride and joy of the nation. With the rise of global trade, the epoch-defining blue and white porcelain produced here in Jingdezhen became a prized possession among the great houses of Europe, a sure sign of the owner's rank and refinement. Today, walking the streets of the old town, you can still visit the imperial kilns which operated during the Ming and Qing dynasties.
窑火不息，千年传承。
Wheel throwing, precision trimming, glazing. The craftspeople here preserve over a dozen specialist skills used in the ancient art of Chinese handmade porcelain. I had a chat with one of the artisans.
哇，这个好细啊！通过一点一点的就给它勾画这种影子，这个颜色是吧？
对，这个陶子是用点工去做层次，也可以叫点染。
不得了啊！你现在是多少年的功夫啊
10年
，10年的功夫，10年磨一把剑。
Over in Jingdezhen's newly developed cultural creative district, Taoxichuan, the vibe is completely different. The industrial warehouses of yesteryear have been repurposed as art galleries, boutique stores, and venues for pottery classes. Twice a year, the Spring and Autumn Art Fair brings a frenzy of activity to the streets. Over 500 artists and ceramicists from over 33 countries and regions gather here to congregate with art lovers and, with any luck, find new homes for their creations. Taoxichuan's transformation owes much of its success to the official artist residency program. While in Taoxichuan, I meet up with the program's Malaysian director, Jingdezhen.
When I'm back here, it's like shocked me. They grow really fast. We are start from 2015, already invited more than 1,200 artists, and then from 54 countries.
Wow.
This place is like the Mecca, right? Very welcoming. All the artists from all over the world to come here to communicate, to studies, to experiences, and then it's like they didn't hide anything.
The insta-ready streets of Taoxichuan are like catnip for influencers, attracting visitors from far and wide. As Go guides me through the international studio, the atmosphere is electric. It's as if the artist's imagination breathes creation into clay, literally transforming the ground beneath our feet. Inside one of the workshops, I meet an artist from the faraway land of Ecuador.
This looks like a whale.
Actually, it's a whale. I had my ideas that I brought from Ecuador, but by seeing all the arts that we have here, like, it have blown my mind and give you much more ideas.
Has it been a very eye-opening trip for you?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Incorporating that in my own work is like developing and evolving in a higher speed.
Jose tells me that in Jingdezhen, he can find all the materials he needs to work, and the overheads are minimal. More importantly, there's a spirit of artistic collaboration unlike anywhere else on the planet.
That's very cool of being here surrounded by artists, because you can get to know their work and also their stories, and you kind of like get inspired by them as well.
Short-term residencies aside, many artists have decided to lay down more permanent roots here in Jingdezhen. like Yan. Originally from the French island of Reunion, Yan first came to Jingdezhen as part of a ceramics exchange program in 2016. He instantly felt something special here, deciding to set up shop in the suburbs, in the township of Shanghai.
Why do you think you chose to locate your studio here in the countryside?
And just going outside your studio and being surrounded by nature, by this feeling, it's like reliving.
The tranquility of the Greenbelt is a powerful source of inspiration for Yan. His artworks resonate with a deep reverence for nature.
All the products is inspired by the island. For my art, I like to mix the history of Jingdezhen and culture with Reunion Island history and culture together.
So it's two Creole potters sitting underneath a Chinese pine tree.
Yes, and also making ceramics like the old time, like in the Ming Dynasty, this is how they create the ceramic.
How long do you think this nest here that you've built in Jingdezhen, how long do you think you're going to stay here? Have you got any plans?
Eternity, because I really love Jingdezhen and I don't want this to stop.
Wow. Produce all these pieces.
Just don't sell.
Yan tells me that the artists in Jingdezhen aren't afraid to share the tricks of their trade. He shows me how he applies glaze to his bowls.
Oh, it's great. Kind of dabbing.
Yeah, little dabbing like this. We want to natural effect, so you can run down nice and put where you want. France and...
Obviously, it's got to be a while before I become a master potter. But the experience has taught me that any creative endeavor requires both an open mind and patience. Official statistics show that every year, over 5,000 overseas visitors come to live and learn in Jingdezhen, bringing a new dynamism to China's China capital. As night falls, the warm lights of Taoxichuan beckon out into the darkness. The crowds reach a crescendo at the weekend bazaar.
In the street outside of the international studio, there's a market with stalls selling all kinds of ceramic products. 第一次来景德镇吗？觉得这个集市好玩吗？
挺好玩的。
哦，今天是在琢磨着买啥东西呢？
今天看缘分。
哦，是一家多少人一起来的呀？
加4口人，还蛮好玩的。
哦，为什么会选择在景德镇来摆摊呢？
可能比较开放吧，然后艺术氛围比较好。
你自己本来是哪里人啊？
南昌的，也是江西的。
你是不是特别希望可以在这里留下来？
肯定啊，那肯定啊。
刚才看就是很多摊位，你这里人气很旺。
对，大家比较捧场。我现在就是研究生在读。
他们有减免的政策是吧？
对，他会有减免政策。
哦 ，Thank you so much， 太感谢了啊！生意兴隆，
拜拜，
拜拜。
Could it be that inclusion and innovation are the sparks which have kept the creative fire in the kilns of this ancient city burning for over 1,000 years? Embracing tradition while simultaneously reimagining the future. The way I see it, they're two of the most crucial factors which have spurred China onwards on its journey to modernity.